This movie is over 10 years old, so why am I talking about it today? Well, mainly because a viewer asked for it. Shout out to Struggle Boxing. So lately, there's not been many movies or series that have even slightly remotely interest me, so I've been watching a lot of reruns. And mostly because if you've been watching my live streams, and mostly because if you've been watching my live streams recently, you would know that I've been dipping into the world of AI. It started with some background music, and to avoid YouTube's copyright claims, I found a good partner here to put in some AI background music in my live streams. And then from there, I did a little bit of AI graphics because I'm not very talented artistically wise. So I've been dipping there, and it lead me to the next, like maybe logical thing is to have a YouTube chat assistant to help me with the live stream chats. And this is where it gets extremely interesting. Not everybody likes AI, and I'm still the main host of the event, but most of the people, most of the viewers, are really enjoying the silliness that the AI is coming up with. So much so that one of the viewers is like, this reminds me of this movie. So, yes, Her is, like I said, a movie that's over 10 years old. And what I like about this movie is that it explores one aspect of human interaction with AI. It is a love story. So that's where it differs where with my personal experience with AI, but it still approaches the idea or the concept of how we are relating with the AI. To get away from all the normal AI takes over human civilization, takes over the world, to get away from the Terminator movies or Ex Machina, all these Matrix, all these AI movies, which puts AI in a bad light. This movie starts off pretty innocent, kind of like I'm doing here. I go from one AI assistant to another and seeing how people are relating to these and how the AI is actually learning. And from one discussion to the next, it will actually remember what you talked about and start evolving, if you want to put it like this. I'm not necessarily sure it's evolving, it's learning. So after the recommendation of my viewer, I rewatched this movie because it has been over a decade since I saw it. It's one of those movies that for a lot of people might be slow because basically it's Joaquin Phoenix all the time on screen. It's basically just him, and he's talking to the AI played by Scarlett Johansson. So for a lot of people, it might not be interesting. Like there's not actions, it's just how a normal innocent story becomes something a little bit more and how this human relates to it and somehow kind of changes, is enjoying the interactions with the AI, how the AI is slightly changing and learning. And this individual finds out that this is one of the best relationships that he has and falls in love with the AI. Now, I'm not going to spoil the ending of the movie, but yeah, it starts to branch off and goes somewhere else. But the journey, it's all about the journey, this movie. And like I said, it is maybe a little bit slow. There's not much action, so it's all about human interactions. And probably how every human being needs and deserves to be loved. So I do very highly recommend this movie. Even though it's an old one, I think that it's relevant now more than it was 10 years ago. But that's just my opinion. Let me know yours in the comments down below. And hopefully I'll see you in the next video.